welcome back to another tutorial with me, Nadia. Today we're going to be drawing a sunflower using my step-by-step guide on how to draw a sunflower, which you can find on my Instagram page at nadiaislam.art under highlights. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw the circle. So we need one big circle and one small circle in the middle. I'm using these cookie cutters that I have. You can use anything you find around the house to draw your template. You can also use washi tape. So anything you find is okay. You could just draw the circle freehand. Okay, so I'm going to draw the first circle, the outer circle. Like that. And then you get the smaller circle. Make sure it's in the middle. Can be a little bit fiddly. And it should look something like that. Okay, next we are going to put in the petals around the outer circle here. So we are going to just go around. It's the first layer of petals that we're going to put in. The petals should be a little wide and not too thin. You're going to put in your second layer of petals, which is at the back. Okay, so that's the petals done. What we need to do next is go over the petals in pen. So I'm going to be using this pen here, okay, so it's a Sakura Micron fine liner 03, so it's a little bit thicker, and I like to use a thicker fine liner for the outline so that it stands out. Okay, and you just go over. Now don't worry if it doesn't, or it goes off the pencil mark, that's absolutely fine. We're going to rub out the pencil marks after. Before we do the next part, which is the detailing of the middle, you need to make sure that you rubbed out any pencil mark on the paper. Okay, so for the middle part, I'm going to be using this fine liner here. Okay, so it's really thin. So it's a bit like a pencil, to be honest. And again, what I'm going to be doing is a dotted detail to make the middle part stand out. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with really small circles, okay, on the inside, right in the middle of this flower. So we're going to start off just going around. Now, you can, if you want to, just draw with a pencil. Just draw a little circle so that you have a bit more of an idea of how much you actually want to fill in. And then just carry on filling the circle in with little circles inside. Okay, and when you're happy with it, you can stop there. And then next, I'm going to start off around the edge here with a dotted detail. So it's going to start off quite thick on the edge, and then as I move out, the dotted detail is going to thin out. Okay, so I'm making it quite thick and keeping the dots close together. But then as I move out, I am going to spread them out a bit more so they're further away from each other. So it just gives it a bit more of an effect, a shadow. Just make sure when that you're putting the dotted detail in that you don't go too much near the middle. You want to keep a little bit of space here, and you'll see why. Once you've done the edge, we are going to do the same thing. We're going to do dotted detail around this edge here. So we're going to start off with the dots being close to each other, so it looks a bit more thicker. And then as we move out, the dots are going to be further away from each other, so it's going to thin out. Just like that. So that's the middle part done now. Okay, I've just gone over this a little bit over here again with a thicker fine liner, just to make it a little bit more dark so that it stands out. As you can see, it looks like there's a shadow on this side and the sun is hitting the sunflower on this side. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is start detailing the petals. So we're going to be using line details. So just like that. And you do the same for each petal, each first layer of petals. Ignore the back petals for the time being. That's the first layer of petals detailed. So now we're going to move on to the back petals. So again, same thing, it's just a line detail. The back petals are going to be a little bit darker because they're at the back. So that's the two layer of petals detailed, and now we're going to move on to just shading in between the petals. So what I'm going to do is these little gaps here, I'm just going to fill them in. So you can see that the petal stands out a little bit more. Okay, so there you have it, my version of a sunflower. Now you can add more detail if you want to. I've just gone over the outline again because it faded a little bit when I rubbed out the pencil marks, but you don't have to. you can add other details such as leaves, the stem. It's up to you how much detail you want to put in. If you want to follow my tutorial, it is up on my Instagram page. You can find the step-by-step guide, which is under highlights, and you can find my video tutorial on my page. Thank you for watching. Bye.